Epic Games, of course, guys, known for Fortnite, has been, really making some incredible strides forward from their early Gears of War days to now with Fortnite. They're becoming a juggernaut in the gaming landscape. And with that, guys, Sony has actually invested a good portion of money into Epic Games as of late. We'll break it down and let's talk about it. I would love to get your guys' opinions in the comment section down below. So in a post, guys, or a tweet, I should say, from Rod Breslow, also known as Slasher, Epic Games has received a $250 million investment from Sony that gives the company a minority stake. We'll aim for a broader collaboration between both companies and will not impact releasing games on other platforms. Fortnite will never die. So let's put this into perspective. Sony is, buys a minority stake in Epic Games, $250 million investment. Now look, Epic Games, guys, is a subsidiary at this point of Tencent. So Tencent, of course, owns Epic Games. They also own Riot Games. They own actually a portion of a lot of other companies out there as well within gaming. So with Sony buying this, minority stake, what's interesting to me is that Sony's plan, what they're planning on doing here, their strategy. What this tells me, even though it's not going to impact releasing games on other platforms, Sony is obviously going to try to get things released from Epic Games first on PlayStation before they go other places. Or they may try to have some exclusives that come out of Epic Games that go directly onto PlayStation. Sony is taking a very bold and an aggressive approach to trying to really own the console wars, I should say. Look, PlayStation, guys, has been really doing an incredible job as of late against Xbox. Even though I'm actually an Xbox user more so than PlayStation, I mean, you can only just really see what Sony's doing versus that of Xbox. Now, I do think that Xbox is doing a better job, of course, of like buying other indie developers to work on, a ton of exclusives at once. But Sony's doing a really good job in making investments like this in companies like Epic Games that own some of the biggest games on earth. One of those being, of course, Fortnite. So with that, when we break this thing down, what it seems to me, guys, is that, Epic Games is going to most likely be bringing things out on other platforms. But what this is telling me is that Sony is going to get them first on PlayStation, which may actually affect Fortnite. So let's talk about that. So with Fortnite, with this investment, it's hard to say what's going to be on the dotted line and such. But what if Epic Games decided we're going to release, a upcoming season and it's going to go first on PlayStation before going to Xbox, PC, and Switch? That would be absolutely game-changing for PlayStation, guys, where it would all go, like a certain season gets released early if you're a PlayStation user. Things of that nature, guys, is something that could happen down the road here, because now with Sony buying that minority stake in Epic Games, they're going to be in ties with them in a major way, and that could absolutely change things. Now, when Slasher says Fortnite will never die, I don't know how this in particular affects that, but I do think that Fortnite is going to continue doing what it does, guys. I mean, that's just churning out money, and sure, it might have already peaked a while back, but I still think that Fortnite's got long legs for the future, guys, without a doubt. The question to me, though, is more the ins and outs of, like, will Fortnite, will they, Epic Games go ahead and give Sony, like, the exclusivity to certain things, certain items and things of that nature. That's where it could change with Fortnite. Now, other than that, games outside of that, that's where it's going to be all free reign. There very well may be an exclusive to PlayStation from Epic Games at some point or another, or just, as far as like different items and things of that nature that come out for different games may go first on PlayStation, similar to like what's going on with Call of Duty. But with that, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this whole thing with, with Epic Games, guys, and what now them getting this nice sized investment from Sony to become a minority stakeholder in the company. That's a big deal, guys. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. And for more videos like this, guys, stay here with Zero TV.